Sometimes we get in our own way. We get in our own way of these feelings and these thoughts and like manifesting them. Don't manifest negativity, y'all. Don't man You could accidentally do it, and it starts with you having a feeling of feeling shitty or having a feeling of not feeling like you're enough, having those thoughts and saying, oh shit, like I'm not enough. So you just start acting like you're not enough. Don't manifest negativity. What you do is say, I feel this way, I think this way, this is what I'm accepting right now. How do I show myself otherwise? Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. It is your girl Lexxi Noir. If you are new to the channel, hi. If you're returning, what is up? What is up? What is up? We are on the back porch. We are outside, which means we have shitty lighting, nature sounds, aeroplanes, and everything the fuck else that comes with sitting outside. You guys don't get used to this because the weather has gotten warm where I live in Connecticut. It is starting to heat up, but it's like that nasty humid heat, and the bugs have come out, which means your girl will not be outside for very much longer. I don't like humidity, I don't like heat, and I hate bugs. So this might, I don't know, don't quote me on it, but it might be the last outside video I do. I have to find another spot. And because I'm quitting smoking. So that's happening. We're smoking today, but like we've weaned down is what I'm gonna say. Y'all, your girl has been lifing life. Yeah. Um, got up this morning, checked my analytics, and my numbers are going, which is great. My social media platforms are growing, which is great. February, I created a new Instagram for my brand, Lexxi Noir. Had 0 followers. I almost have 60, and I don't even promote that shit. So let me promote it now. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and run over there and follow me, Lexxi Noir, the same way it's spelled here without any spaces. Lexxinoir, Noir on Instagram. Check out your girl. I don't post very often, but when I do, I try to make it meaningful. Go, go check that out. Go check that out. I'm growing over there. I don't know how people are finding me, but they are. Like, I'm excited. Yeah. Ugh. I have been on a little hiatus, and I don't want to say I've enjoyed it, but I haven't hated it. Your girl is kind of like what I'm going to call happily depressed. Yeah. Happily depressed. If you are not familiar with that, it's basically looking as radiant and vibrant as I do right now, while feeling like a small little peon on the inside. I've been dealing with life, and life has been dealing with me. What's that TikTok? If life had hands, I'm not gonna say she kicking my ass, but she no. What is it? I don't know. You guys have seen it. I don't feel like editing, so I'm gonna put it in here. But like, life is like definitely squaring up with a bitch, and we going round for round right now. And I'm excited about it because I'm not gonna let it get me. Um, right now, I have so much going on that I want to share with you guys, but some of it is just like time sensitive. So like, think about some future videos, okay? Remember this video when some future shit come out. But besides that, about 2 weeks ago, when everything here stopped, I had here they go. See, this is the thing. We're gonna get back to this. I know I'm all over the place. The thing about hot weather where I live at is the moment it get warm, bikes start coming out, RVs no, ATVs start coming out, all that reckless shit that people be doing on like city streets start happening, and I don't understand it. Um, 2 weeks ago, I had to deal with something, and I thought I would be fine. I had to package up some of the remaining things of my brother. If you are new to the channel, you probably haven't seen the videos, but go check them out. May 26th of 2021, I lost my brother, my big brother, the only brother I have. And it was tough. After losing him, I kind of just like had to collect all his items and package them up and give them to my mom. A couple weeks ago, more stuff fell upon me, and I had to box all that up and give him. I had to give a box to my mom and my dad, and it was tough because I don't have a relationship with either of my parents at the moment. But I'm I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but like I had to get these things to them, and I thought I would be fine. Like I was just like, yeah, no, it's not a big deal. I'm coping. I'm dealing. Like it's not as bad as it was when it happened. It's not gonna ruffle no feathers to like get this stuff off to them. Jesus be a fortune teller, right? It hit me harder than I thought it would. It definitely like had a bitch stumbling because most of everything I felt then had resurfaced, and it gave me a, a, a thing, a lot of anxiety, a lot of like crying went on just because like rehashing the loss of my brother and basically the loss of my entire family. My brother was what kept me connected to my family, just because we don't see eye to eye, is what I'm gonna say. And so, if you've seen previous videos and I talk about being alone, a lot of that stems from the fact, like, I mean, I'm alone, like, I don't have family. I don't have a connection with my family to want to be around them, to want them in my life because of things that have happened. If you come from a toxic family, then you know. Um, Doing that was like really a lot. On top of like dealing with the stuff that I have going on in my own life here at my home and just in general, um, it's a good girl. But I can say I'm excited because it happened during a week I didn't have therapy, which means I couldn't process what I was feeling. I couldn't really like center myself. And I didn't fall apart completely. I had some sucky ass crying days, and I did film. Like, I filmed over the last 2 weeks. I went to go edit everything, and I just didn't feel like I wanted to put that out there because I don't want to be the girl always crying on the internet or always bummed out on the internet. And I just felt like, let's not. If you follow me on other social medias, you have seen like TikToks that I've put out. And there was one that I second guessed very instantly and just didn't take it down because it had gained traction so fast. But I was basically having a shitty moment and I was crying and it was a lot. I was like, yo, I don't know, I don't want to be that crying person on the internet, but sometimes a bitch gotta cry, and that's a part of my life. Um, I just decided to put that content somewhere else. I have joined some support groups that you guys have mentioned before when I was talking about how I don't have any friends or have anyone to really socialize with. And one of the groups that I ended up joining is like a mom group or like a group for people with, well, moms or kids or people trying to have kids and stuff like that. And I go on there and I look. I don't really comment. I don't really post. I treat it like I treat my Facebook. Like I just peruse. But I stumbled across this lady who I'm assuming she's having postpartum, but she posted about having anxiety and stuff like that. And after reading what she wrote, like overall, like basically she's saying how she just feels like she's not enough for the people around her, her family, and all that stuff. And after I read it, next thing you know, I like my fingers are just going. And it's crazy. I'm very good at helping people. I'm very good at giving advice. I'm bad at taking my own advice. I think we all have that tendency for the most part. But like, this is what I told her, and I'm sharing it with you guys because I want to like help whoever I can. Her main point was that she just did not feel enough, like she was enough. She just felt like she just wasn't enough. And I said to her, after years of therapy and dealing with those same kind of feelings and thoughts and stuff like that, this is what I learned. We as people have a tendency to run from our feelings because they hurt us. And the reality of the situation is that a feeling cannot hurt you. It cannot. It can be uncomfortable as hell, but it can't physically hurt you. And sometimes it's okay to, I don't want to say run. It's okay to just like have that feeling and just move the fuck on. But then there are some feelings that we need to sit in. There are some feelings that we need to just take a minute to feel. Allow ourselves to feel. Because when you allow yourself to feel what it is that is bothering you or what it is that you feel is hurting you or whatever the case is, you learn from that. It's a process of understanding. You gain knowledge and wisdom from that feeling, that pain, that hurt, whatever you want to call it, that uncomfortness. You learn from it when you sit and you deal with it. You sit and accept, okay, I'm going to use her example. Okay, I don't feel like I'm enough. I don't feel like I'm enough for everyone around me. I've accepted that. I accepted that I feel this way. My mind is telling me I'm not enough. That's just a thought. Those are thoughts that you're having. Thoughts are not facts. They are not set in stone. They're like opinions. We all have them. That don't mean they're worth a damn, you know? And once you learn that concept, you'll realize that, okay, I'm not enough right now. I feel like I'm not giving my all right now. I feel like something's flawed, something's wrong in my system, in my energy, in my whatever you want to call it. Put your words in here, insert words, right? Um, when you've gained that knowledge and that acceptance of, bang, this is the feeling, this is the core reason I feel this way, what do you do about it? What am I do? What am I do about it? And that's what everyone around you plays a part. I said to her, if the people around you have seen you at your highest, they've seen you at your best of all time, they know you, and you are currently at your lowest, and they cannot accept that, they cannot embrace you, they cannot be there for you, then these are people you need to distance. I'm not saying like cut them off. I tend to cut people off. I quicken in a pair of fucking scissors. Not everybody has to do that, but I would distance myself from them only because we are all energy. And this is this is not to enforce anything on anybody, but like this is how I see things. We are all a form of energy. And if you constantly give and give and give all of your energy to the people around you, there's going to come a point where you're going to deplete what you have, and then you're giving what you don't. If the people around you can see that your energy has shifted, your vibe, your mood, whatever, once again, insert words, has changed and it's not your norm, and they can't pour back into you what you have poured into them all the time, then these are not necessarily the people that you want to surround yourself with, you know? You don't want to continue to pour and pour into people who cannot pour into you when you have nothing. And so if you at your lowest form isn't acceptable to the people around you, then maybe you need to reevaluate how much energy you give them. I have run into energy whores in my life. Energy whores are people who just suck the life out of you with no intent to give you anything back. Let that go. Because you should be okay with feeling like you're not at your highest and knowing that the people around you will hold you down and support you. Knowing that the people around you are going to get you back to your highest. There's been points in my life where I have been at my lowest form, and it has taken so long to get back to that higher self for me, because while everyone around me is seeing that I'm not my norm, I'm not chipper, I'm not the person I normally am, I'm not that bubbly me, they are still taking from me without saying, well, wait, she doesn't have anything. Let me give something to her. Let me pour back into her. Let me call on her. Let me check on her. Let me do what she does for me, for her. And I don't know, all of this just started pouring out in this message to this lady. Like the back and forth correspondence that we had was kind of like, me just telling her these things, and she's just like, damn, like I didn't really see it that way. And I said, sometimes we get in our own way. We get in our own way of these feelings and these thoughts and like manifesting them. Don't manifest negativity, y'all. You could accidentally do it. And it starts with you having a feeling of feeling shitty, or having a feeling of not feeling like you're enough, having those thoughts and saying, oh shit, like I'm not enough. So you just start acting like you're not enough. Don't manifest negativity. What you do is say, I feel this way, I think this way, this is what I'm accepting right now. How do I show myself otherwise? And it starts with one, opening up to somebody, letting somebody know, like, yo, something's wrong, something's not okay. And once you do that, saying to yourself, how do I come out of this? For me, when I start to feel low, I distance myself. I distance myself from the people around me. Yo, I distance myself from this channel. That's how you guys, I have these moments where I don't post. I distance myself. And it's because the way I express myself to people, or the way I am there for people, is connectivity, being present, being like there, like just, I don't know how to, I don't know if I'm saying it right. What I need is opposite of what I do. I'm always there for people. I'm supportive. I'm loving. I'm caring. But when I need that, I push all that away. I can push all those people away. And so, do the opposite. I started to create situations where I bring the people around me in. I say, "Hey, look, I'm not okay. Let's go do something. Let's do this." Me and the hubby have been like just chilling and watching movies, catching up on shows. I'm doing my puzzles. He's like doing his own thing, but like it's like parallel play. Like I have kids on the spectrum, so like I'm gonna use some spectrum words. Parallel play. It's where you're doing your thing and that person's doing their thing, but you guys are in the same vicinity. Like, you know, just to have someone around you. Because when I say I push people away to the point like I spend most of the time by myself. And so figure yourself out. Whatever it is that you do when you're not at your best, figure out what that is and do the opposite. It's easier said than done, but with practice it becomes easier. If you are the type of person, I used to binge eat when I wasn't okay. And now it's like I don't binge eat as much. I do have some times. I ain't gonna hold you. But like I have to ask myself, like, do you want this because you're hungry? No, I'm not really hungry. I just want an ice cream sandwich. I just feel like I need one. And y'all, your girl weak for some ice cream sandwiches. And so what I'll do is we're not gonna have an ice cream sandwich. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait and see. Or if I feel like I'm hungry, like ice cream sandwich ain't the way to go. We're gonna eat something. We're gonna make something to eat like that. Figure that out. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but like it all has to do with being connected with yourself and how you express yourself and how people see you and perceive you, because you can manifest that I'm not enough. You can manifest that I'm a shitty person. And that's what people are going to start getting. Because in your mind and in your view, you feel like you're not enough, but the people around you don't feel that way. Or the people around you notice that you're off. And they're just trying to do the best they can to figure out how to help you. And so if you just feel like, you know, all this negativity and all this worthlessness, and you start feeding into that, it doesn't help. So, I don't know. I think I ran off on a tangent. Circle back around. I'm saying all this to say this. When you're not okay, no matter what your not okay is, it's okay to feel that way. It's okay to have that moment of insert feeling here. Okay. Insert thought here. Okay. This is not who I am. This is who I am. Insert thought, feeling, whatever it is here. And I'm okay. I'm okay. Today okay. Today I feel shitty. Fuck it. Shitty day. Tomorrow we'll try again. Tomorrow's a new day. I'ma rock this shitty day today and make the best of it. That's how I see it. That's how it is. Like I said, I filmed some shit over these last couple weeks. And because a lot of it is me crying, is why you guys aren't seeing it. I don't want to cry on the internet all the time. I'm not going to say I'm not going to cry in the future. But like, that was just too much. I feel like there's a time and a place. Not necessarily a time and place. I just feel like if you have an opportunity to go and like assess a crying video and say, do people really need to see this? And the answer is like, maybe not. Then like, let's not. And that's what I chose to do. I chose to just kind of like keep that to me. And then when I was ready, come back to you guys and say, your girl is a mess. Your girl is, I'm falling. Yo, these birds are getting closer. Y'all, this is Sunday. It's Namaste Sunday. Let me stop. Ooh, boom. Before I end this video, I did, speaking of namaste, triggered my thought. I've gotten back into meditating slightly. I meditate with my Oculus. I brought the Oculus to do the workout plan that I saw Tiffany Haddish do. Haven't done that shit yet. But I did download this app that allows me to meditate, and to me, it's like a new way of meditation. I'm not one of those people who can sit there with like the white noise sounds or the guided meditation tapes and meditate. My mind is too fucking busy for that. But meditating VR wise, I love it because this app is called Trip, TRIPP. I do know that they have an app. I don't know what it's about because I only use it in the Oculus, but I love it. It's a virtual reality type meditation. I did a meditation session yesterday that had me thinking about bringing it here to the channel so you guys can see how it is and stuff like that. It's like probably like a meditation Sunday. Um, I love it. Yesterday I did a focus one, and it's kind of like a mental activity, but like a meditative mental activity. And I did a regular meditation session with just like the sounds and noise. I think it's called Dreamy Beach in Norway. Y'all, it's beautiful. Oculus has this function that allows you to feel the breeze and you hear the sounds and all that stuff. I literally did this meditation in the middle of my living room with chaos ensuing in my house. The kids were home, hubby was home, and shit was going like ham. And I didn't think I would be able to relax or focus, but I did. And then I did this other one. It's called Avoiding the Void. If you are an adult who partakes in herbal medication, herbal medication, this is definitely a good app for you. I've tried it out on some of my nighttime regimens. And it's very relaxing and very soothing. I'm thinking about trying to figure out how it records and making a video out of it so you guys can check it out. I love my Oculus. I have the Oculus Quest 2. I love it, and I mostly have used it for that. Like when I have gotten to use it, I use it just for the meditation purposes of it. And so look out for that. I'm going to try to figure that out. Hopefully next Sunday you guys will fucking fly. I hate bugs. Hopefully you guys will be able to see it pretty soon. It's kind of one of the things that's been keeping me girl centered and grounded and trying to find my place in this space that we call the world. I've just been on a journey of lifing life and life and life. I feel like life should be a cuss word. I feel like it should. Like, life should be like up there with like fucking bitch. That's just my thought on the situation. But I'm gonna get going because I'm starting to sweat. It's starting to get sticky, icky. Y'all, I appreciate you guys rocking with me. I appreciate you guys loving my support, growing my Instagram, growing my Facebook, growing my videos. If this bird get any closer, I need a BB. Like, start knocking these birds out because I don't know what the fuck is going on. Center. Thank you guys very much for all the love and support. I'm me. I'm Lexxi. And you guys seem to like it. So thank you guys very, very much. I will see you guys in the next one. If you are not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I do post. And hit the like button if you like this video. Go check out my other shit. This is just a channel where we can be us. I'm hoping to get YouTube enough where I could meet some of you guys and do videos with some of you guys, because I like the conversation that I do have with the few people that do comment in my DMs and stuff, the back and forth that we have. I really appreciate all of that, and bye.